Year-old supporter asked Barack Obama yesterday why he was running for president, and the Illinois senator offered what I guess some are viewing as a scary response. Take a look.
Why did you start running for president?
I'm running for president because because I've got two daughters just like you. America is no longer what it could be, what it once was. And I say to myself, I don't want that future for my children. I want America to be better, to be stronger, to be more unified, to be more prosperous, to be kinder, to be more tolerant. That's the America I want for my daughters. That's what we're fighting for in this election.
With us now is, for reaction, former presidential candidate and former Arkansas Governor Mike Huckabee. Oh, my heavens, this 7-year-old girl must be hiding under her bed, scared about America, right, Governor?
I don't know that she's hiding under her bed, but what we saw here is a candidate who's exhausted. We saw a candidate who's off the prompter. No, I was always full of energy, of course.
Right.
But this was a very, very serious tactical error, because it's that kind of comment that does come back to haunt a candidate. First of all, he was groping and grasping for words. He couldn't find what he wanted to say. But the worst thing he said was that America's best days were back there somewhere. And I'm thinking, what days were those?
Right,
the days that Bull Connor had a fire hose
let's
on
say
people?
You're right, okay? Because you've been on the campaign trail. You ran a very energetic campaign, as is Barack Obama. And you know what it's like to do it day after day after day.
Yeah.
Have you ever had a bad moment on the trail where you said, you know, I shouldn't have said that. I'm really glad the cameras didn't catch that.
But they did.
Or, if they did catch it, they played it over and over again.
Over and over. And it was on YouTube. And that's part of the danger that one has. It's also the reason that you've got to be at the top of your game every day. But
he's a human being. I mean, first, I don't think he did anything terrible. Like his detractors would probably like to have people
believe. He needs to clarify it. He needs to do it right now, because otherwise people are going to get the perception that he really thinks that America is not that great a country right now.
Well, and you don't think he really believes that?
I don't know. He's got to clarify. I can't clarify
you know, this
for him.
Subliminal message that his detractors put out that he somehow doesn't like America. His friends hate America. He's got radical friends who hate the country. You don't believe that.
But Alan, let's think about it. There's now more than one statement where he gives these inferences that it's not so good, but it's going to be better when he gets there.
How many times the candidates say, our best days are yet to come?
That's fine. But you don't say that our best days were back there and we're falling apart. America's not falling apart. Let me give a couple of examples. Let's remember that during World War II, for example, we lost the capacity to have Asian silk and rubber when we got into World War II. Yeah. We were up to 50 factories that developed synthetics. That's where we developed our capacity for nylon and plastics. And suddenly, we're building 6,000 fighters, not 60. It happened because Americans went to work and made things happen. This is a great country.
And no one denies that.
No, but Obama needs to tell us what's great about America and what he can do to make it even greater.
Hey, Governor, let me answer Alan's question. He does have friends that hate America. U.S. KKK of A,
you think he hates America? Does Obama hate America?
GD America.
Does Obama
William Ayers who bombed the Pentagon.
I don't think Obama hates America, but I think Obama's got to clarify. He's got to clarify that what he loves about America is the fact that he has broken a lot of barriers to be the nominee. And it's really hard for me or anyone else to say, boy, America's really been really tough on Barack Obama. I think America's been pretty darn good to Barack Obama, and he ought to acknowledge that.
But he doesn't say it, and that's the point. This comment to this young girl, oh, America's no longer what it could be, what it once was. First of all, it contradicts what his wife said, that she'd never been proud of her country, and America's a downright mean country. So obviously the Obamas having a little conflict within their own family about what the state of the country. I never hear the inspiring. Where is the inspiring rhetoric about how great this country is? I never hear him talk about that.
I think one of the reasons this race is tightening up is because Barack Obama is not the same candidate that he was during the primary, when he would read the prompter and he would give glowing speeches of where we're going to do great things. He's now telling a 7-year-old that this isn't all that great a country, and you don't tell 7-year-olds that.
I want to talk about the prompter versus extemporaneous speaking. It seems he gets away from the prompter. He's in trouble.
He's very good scripted, and he struggles when he's having to be extemporaneous. And I think that's one of the reasons that he has not been willing to go to the town hall format with John McCain. You know what? I'm not sure that I blame him, because John McCain handles that format beautifully.
And he doesn't speak as well on the prompter. It's just the opposite.
He's not a prompter guy, but he can converse with people in that one-on-one setting.
I'll tell you, your communication skills showed that, you know, when you connect with people, you used a lot of humor. Do you think they're using enough humor
I don't think so, because right now the campaign is so intense, and people need some levity to break the tension. Yeah. But they also need to be focused on issues that are about the people. You know what I fear both campaigns are doing? Mm-hmm. They're talking about each other. Who's talking about the people out there in America who's sitting at the dinner table tonight? Who's talking to them and for them?
The first lesson I learned in radio, and it was from Paul Harvey, who you've been filling in for. You, meaning you're talking to you, the audience.
Yes.
Good to see you. Governor, thanks for being with us. Appreciate it.
Thank you. My pleasure.
And coming up.